What is going on, guys? It is me, Adam Selvig. So today, finally, we are doing the Sonic the Hedgehog Movie 2 statues from F4F Figures. I finally got some Sonic 2 Mountain Chase. Finally had some issues with delivery because they can't apparently accept a signature on my door. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start with the easy part, the already opened Sonic the Hedgehog, Knuckles, and Tails. Then we will do Mountain Chase last, and hopefully, for where I have them planned to sit, will work out. So, let's go ahead and get started. I like the fact that they had changed the foam for these, because I have opened, I technically did open them, however, I grabbed their authentication cards, but from what I'm seeing is that they totally changed up their foam packaging a little bit. So, I'm gonna have to go like this. Yeah, see? Black foam. And I honestly like that stuff. I actually like this a lot more better. It actually looks like it's more durable than the standard white foam that they always use. Like, this is something that Robosin would use. So yeah, that's such an easy way to take it out. Such an easy way to open it. Oh. I guess I have to be careful because I did not know that. Whoa. Okay. This is new. Very new for me. They had totally changed up the game with these. Okay. Let's try to figure this out. Okay. There's the battery. Ooh. Okay, there's the again drone. So that's that. Here's, of course, the charger. You never have too many of those. Okay. Oh wow, that's really small. A little bit of a tight fit. I don't even know how I'm gonna get this thing out. I don't even know how I'm gonna get him out of this. It's easy. It's easy. Wow. Wow. There's Sonic. I thought he would be a little bit more bigger than I thought, but that is beautiful. That is very beautiful. Just looking at the detail, it's wow. That is very beautiful. Okay. We are going to set him right there. Alright, come on out. Okay, I'm kind of regretting my statement about this because I don't know how I am going to be able to get the base out without breaking anything, because this is way too tight of a squeeze. Okay, I'm a little bit overdressed for this because how heavy weightlift, how hot it can get up here when you're wearing a few sweaters. So I just hope Knuckles and Tails will be just as easy because... Okay. Come on. those stupid packs that they always put in. I don't know why they do. Gap, opening, any kind. They did not. I shouldn't be this hard, should it? I really do not want to break this thing. At the same time, it's like. Okay, I might need a few minutes. So at this point in the video, I normally would be able to get this out, but I can't. So I'm going to stop this part of the video here, and I will skip to it when I do get it out. So I will catch you guys in a few minutes. Peace. Okay guys, I finally got the base out. I finally got Sonic out, and this is it. I pictured this to be a little bit more bigger from what they have been showing, but of course, also this one last piece. That one last piece, and then the other thing before we move on is we're going to test the lights, make sure that it works. Okay, nope, I think I probably put it on the wrong side. Okay, let's flip that around, see if that fixes it. I am not getting any power, so we are going to have to try this a different way. I am going to need my power supply and the charger for this. Since the battery isn't working, we will have to use this as an alternative, probably for the other two, just so in case if it doesn't work, we will have to file for replacements, which I really don't want to repeat that when it's been a while since. So hopefully. Okay, there we go. Yep, the lights work. So I am going to go ahead, shut my door, turn off the lights, and give you a real setting to try this out. And hopefully okay, there he is. Sonic's in. So, of course, wow, that is beautiful. You can even see that his eyes light up like in the movies. That's just static. Here's the animated. That is just awesome. That is really, really cool. So, at least we know that the lights do work that is the important thing. Because I cannot tell you how much it stresses me that I have to repeat what happened with 30th anniversary. So, I'm going to go put Sonic with my other two over here. 2 seconds. I did not entirely decide on how this would work because the problem is that I don't really have a lot of space up here. So that's done. We can go ahead, put this away. Ooh. I guess the tape was there more important than I originally thought, because most of the figures that they released have a little bit of a grid where it would allow it to just easily slide in, but in this case, apparently Sonic, Tails and Knuckles, probably Mountain Chase. Forgot this thing. Likely, very likely, have the same situation. So I'm going to hopefully figure this part out. More batteries for the stash. Now, let's go ahead and do Knuckles. Since Sonic and Knuckles came on the same day, just gonna set it there. We can assume basically the same problem for this one. We are already learning. I like the fact that they put the base for Knuckles at the very top, at the much more above, closer to the exit, so I can actually grab it this time. Let's talk about the pain in the butt with these guys, you know? They just become so much more harder. So of course, get the base out, we are going to get Knuckles out. That new statue smell. I just love it. All the freaking time. So of course, we're going to put Knuckles on. An easy fit. There's the battery. There's the charger. That's it. Knuckles doesn't have much else to... nothing else. That's perfectly fine. Because we can now test his light, and this time we are not going to turn... I'm not going to turn off that light because I gotta walk back there just to do it. So, first I gotta find the charger slot right here. Okay. Showing power. That's good. And okay, so it's kind of hard to see because this is not really going to be the easiest part. So I will actually turn off the light for Knuckles because he's actually not that bright. So let's try that again. Yeah. It looks cool. I mean, the LEDs should be a little more brighter, but that's okay. I don't plan to turn on all these statues anytime soon. But other than that, that's good for Knuckles. At least he still works. So I'm going to go ahead and put him where he will be going, which is next to where Mountain Chase will be, because I don't have a good spot for next to Sonic, so let's go ahead and the rest of the Knuckles box put away. I got a lot of tape, so I could just get rid of this. Now, we can finally do tails. Oh, I am getting a serious workout for doing this. I'm not joking. Oh, for once, this is a different tape. It's not a First 4 Figure tape. That's perfectly fine. Doesn't matter to me. I just like the ability. To, ooh. Okay, so now we're getting a little bit more of a complicated territory. I found Tails' body. That's one thing. What is this? That is the charger. This is the battery. Plain and simple. So, all those in there. And to assume the worst, the base is probably sitting in this piece right here. Yep, it definitely is. Really careful with this one because I don't really have an effective way to get these out without having to break a part of it or something. I am serious that these should be so much more easier to grab. Okay. Almost got it. Gotcha. Woo! Talk about the pain in the butt for this. I should have grabbed a drink. Actually, I shouldn't do that because if I do, it would be impossible to pull it out. So I should put these in a way so that I can. Okay. So Tails is the only one with a separate body. Here is Tails' body. All I gotta do is just grab his head. Okay. There we go. At least now it is easier. Okay, there we go. Now we just put Tails, his head on. Okay, might need a few seconds because his head is not going to go in. That's close enough. Out of all the members of Team Sonic, okay, there we go. A little bit more of a pain in the butt than I originally thought, but that's okay because I wouldn't expect to know how to do this without feeling like I'm going to break something. Here. We could go ahead and put this foam away. It's always important to hold on to this stuff because without it, you're going to have a hard time transporting these. I've done enough of that with these guys, but now it's even harder because I have these guys. But that's perfectly fine. I don't plan to go on anywhere anytime soon, so let's go ahead and make sure there's power. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the light so then we can see how Tails looks. Wow, that is beautiful. That is fantastic. Just looking at this is absolutely amazing. So of course, let's go ahead and try animated. That is just amazing. You got the light that's just swirling around like in Tails, flying. You got the electricity arcing. You got the lights flickering. That is unbelievably amazing. That is absolutely just awesome. And I'm really glad that I could finally get these guys out finally after waiting for Mountain Chase for so long. And let's go ahead and put Tails with the others. Yeah, I think I might need to try to doing a few things. Yeah, this is a little bit more harder than I thought because apparently I did not factor in the way how the base was designed. It was supposed to be where you can have all three together. Somehow that became a bit of a problem, so I have to fix this. Okay. Now, the fun part, Mountain Chase. Oh boy, this is where it's going to get very, very interesting. So, let's go ahead, get this one out. Okay, here we go. Yep, there is Mountain Chase. Now I just gotta get this sucker out. Okay, I am overthinking this. Literally. Come on. Apparently, it's like they've vacuum sealed the entire thing. Okay. There we go. Whew. I didn't even have the Q corners. Oh, this one is really heavy. I'm not really surprised. Number 48. Pretty impressive. Mountain Chase Definitive Edition, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Mountain Chase. This statue pays homage to Sonic's battle with the drones on the snowy mountain in the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, faithfully capturing Sonic snowboarding down the mountain. The base vividly depicts the icy landscape of the scene. The definitive edition of this statue includes light-up LED functions for Sonic's eyes. This edition features a larger resin base with 2 drones surrounding Sonic with smoke effects underneath to depict flight. Additionally, the drones come with light-up LED functions. Pretty much. But enough waiting for a cheap imitation. Let's go ahead and get this guy out. Authentication card. Always have onto those. Okay, I am going to assume this one will just be like the rest. So, okay, come on. Okay, there we go. This is just a lot to open up in a single day, but you guys asked for it, so ask and you shall receive. You guys voted for this. Okay. Wow, that is going to be a big piece to put together. It's like a big flipping puzzle. So let's go ahead and get the base out. Come on, there we go. Oh, woo! Wow, that is big. That is really, really big. Oh, but let's go ahead and start with Eggman's drones. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Let's make sure that these fit correct spots. It's like I'm putting together a giant sand scorpion from Sonic and the Secret Rings. Of course, second drone. They really put effort into this one. Like the fact that they made the base have a gold ring. Now, let's go ahead and put the drones together. Let's do the piece. Okay, that's that one. Nope. That one. This one. Yep. That one looks like it fits. Yep, there we go. Okay, so all these parts must go to the nope. This one? I don't know, because these have, they look like they have magnets in it, so it's just so weird. For the battery, another charger. It's always a lot of chargers. Okay, this one is a little much more of a puzzle at this point. There we go, that one fits. There we go. I feel the drones are missing a few more pieces because, oh, nope, never mind. Never mind. They were there. I just wasn't looking at the correct spot. Ha ha. Oh, really? Should just be the same pieces. This is becoming a tough nut to crack. don't understand is this one does not want to go in. I'm not sure what to do because let's just maybe try. Yep, that one definitely fit. Snugged like a bug in a rug. Most of these are supposed to just like a snuggle in. And that's because they actually are color coded. You just can't seem to see. Yeah, these are actually coming in a lot more better. Okay, so they're color coded. That helps quite a bit. That was really frustrating, but I did it. That's all that matters. And now, let's get Sonic out. And already, I am just loving this. There we go. Finally, we had done it. We have almost finished. We still have these side panels for the guns, for the drones, the egg drones. I can't believe I almost put this thing away without fully putting it together. Ha ha ha. I mean, realistically, they're all the same size, so yep. Click, click, and click. Magnetism, there we go. Okay, now to put all this packing stuff away, hold on to it, for all reasons why, to make sure the next time when I go travel, or well, if I move again, these can be used again. But there it is. There he is. Mountain Chase. Finally took this. It finally took them this long to finally have him show up. I cannot tell you how frustrating it was having to wait for Mountain Chase to show up when they took their sweet, perfect time to get here. But all that matters to me is that I have them. They are here finally, and they can now be displayed for the time being. But just to take a few moments here, just to look at this piece of art. Absolutely gorgeous. They really captured Mountain Chase. They really did a good job. They included the ring bag, emergency use only. They got all it down. And for the final bit of this video, before I sign off, we are going to check if the lights work. So, I got power. That's good. I can see power is going through. And I swear to you, these always look smaller when they announce them. So, there we go. Okay, so they definitely work. That's good. We got a regular basic static. You got Sonic's eyes glowing. You got the robot drones light up. That's good. And of course, an animated where the glow in Sonic's eyes are having a little bit of an energy pulse like idea, but I don't know if you guys could see it, but it works, and that's what matters. So, what to take from all this is thank you guys so much for being support of my channel. I really appreciate you guys supporting what I do, and like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about these beautiful pieces of art, and I will see you guys when Metal Sonic and Shadow Evolved show up. Peace out, guys, and have a warm Merry Christmas.